Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. Oops, I'm bashing into things here. Welcome to 30 minutes of my day, which today will include teeny tiny little bit of a thrift haul. I had to do a bit of running around town today, and so that includes also thrift haul. Um, so now have I got, yes, I've got my timer going. Excellent. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see. So I found this book. They actually had several of these books. So I treated myself to one, and I chose the one that I liked. It looks like it was a series of religious type books, but I liked the title. I love when a book has a title that really lends itself to being a journal. The Book of Life. I love that. This one is volume 5 on Bible poetry. So it's a nice size. It's got nice feeling pages, and I like the fonts for the titles. Now I'm not sure if there's a year in this or not. Let's take a look. I don't think there was. I just liked it. I forgot to put my microphone on. So, oh, there we go, 1923. So it's 99 years old. All right, let me finish my thrift haul because I'm standing up anyways and I'm right beside my phone. And then what I'll do is I'll pause, I'll set up my microphone because I do have a little bit of work to do today on whatever time I have left. Found another, I think it's a cool book. The cover is really pretty. Morris's story of the great earthquake of 1908 and other historic disasters. I loved the colors. This just feels really good. I think that could make for a very cool looking journal. It's got Vesuvius mentioned in it and just different kinds of natural disasters from earlier in the previous century. Now, again, I'm not sure if there's a year given. 1909. There we go. So, I found a cute little book. Look at this little book. I thought, that looks like a teeny tiny Reader's Digest book. And guess what? It's a teeny tiny little Reader's Digest book. Look at the size of it with my hands. It is the Reader's Digest, the Bedside Book of Laughter. And I guess it's just funny stories. I could not find a year for this, but I'm sure I'd be able to find out simply from when they used to do books with the binding with the pretty paper and the and this kind of spine. I just thought, I got to make a journal out of that. How adorable is the size of this book? Wouldn't that make the cutest little sweet journal? So, got that. Now I got this. I was feeling a little inspired by Nick the Booksmith the other day. She recovered, not only Nick the Booksmith, I was also inspired by Nerdforge. If you've never visited Nerdforge, my goodness, she does some cool stuff, and the books that she makes are amazing. And one thing that she's done a couple of times at Nerdforge, and Nick the Booksmith just did it, I guess, last week or the week before, is she took her favorite book. She did, at Nerdforge, she did Lord of the Rings. And what she did was she got a copy of Lord of the Rings. She loves the book and reads it every year. So she put a cool cover on it so that when she reads her Lord of the Rings, it's got a cool cover on it. So I thought, and then Nick did that with the book that she found that she liked, but it was paperback and she wanted it hardcover. So she put a hardcover book on it. And I thought, wouldn't that be fun to do with a classic? And this is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. And I got one a while back that I intended to do this with. because I actually had watched Nerdforge's version of Recovering a Book a few months ago. I binged on all of her videos. And I keep calling her Nerdforge. I'm not sure what her name is. That's the name of her channel. It's not her actual name. So I apologize that I can't tell you, because she's a very, very artistic young lady. Very good at what she does and very imaginative. Anyhow, when I had watched hers a few months ago, I thought, wow, I'd like to take a classic and do that with a classic, give it a really beautiful cover. So a few weeks back, I found what I thought was, it was a copy of Little Women. Yes. And I made my own mistake that I try my best to warn other people not to do. There are some classic books that when you get into it, you find out it's been abridged, meaning they've taken pieces out, pared it down, and made it, easier to write, easier to read, and not so long and wordy. And Little Women is one of those ones that's frequently abridged. A lot of Dickens are frequently abridged. And the other one that I had bought of Little Women was abridged by the time I got it home, and I found out. So this one, I went through it, and it's not abridged. So I think what I'll do at some point is try my hand at recovering this issue of Little Women and give it a pretty cover. So I was happy to find that. And then what else did I find? I grabbed this as if I need it, but it looked rather interesting. And I thought for 99 cents, I'll take a look-see. I'm not quite sure what these even are. It looks like they were some kind of a certificate or a card. There's envelopes here. I think I will be redonating these envelopes. I have enough envelopes for years and years and years and years and years. Oh, see, there's some more. But these, they look rather interesting. I might be able to find something cool to do with it. If I'm going to use a larger envelope, I usually prefer it to be one of those business kind with a window in it. But for a regular envelope, I like cute little ones, or else I like the kind that are made out of the page of a book. So these will get donated. This, I hope this will get used. I really find myself with Nancy on her cleaning frenzy, and others are also on cleaning frenzies. It really has me reconsidering all the stuff I've got here. I've got a lot. Anyhow, so I hope I will use these. I guess we'll see. So back into, I always keep a box in the corner that's to get returned to the thrift store to get redonated. So that will go in there. And then one last little thing. I always love interesting things to put up on my wall. And I really like this. It looks like it's the original frame, which makes me very happy. The Dominion of Canada. So it looks like it's the shield for the Dominion of Canada. And it says here something College, London, 24th of January, 1923. This is dated 1921. But this kind of nails and such that have gone into framing it, and this old wire and these old holes lead me to think that this actually is what it is. Whether it is or isn't, I don't care, because I just like it. I have a picture of Her Majesty up on my wall, and it's the same one that would have hung in my classroom growing up. So it's not that I'm a monarchist at all, although, we are part of the Commonwealth, so she is a figurative head of our country, although she doesn't, it's purely figurative. She doesn't run our country. much to some people's great surprise. We have our own government and we do as we please. But she is on our money, and she does, or at least used to, come over and wave. What is it? Like screwing in a light bulb is the royal wave. Anyhow, so I get a crack out of it, a kick out of it. So anyhow, so I thought that was very pretty. So it's going to go up on my wall because I like cool things like that. It's a little bit chipped, and like even the frame. These are the kinds of frames you get, and they're solid plastic now at dollar stores, but this one you can tell it's wood. It's got 2 tiny little nails in there. There, it's chipped. 2 tiny little nails. Warms my heart. That's the whole haul. The whole haul is that, because of course, you know, I need more books. Oh. All right, let me move these, and then I'm going to pause. I'm going to bring my work over, and I'm going to put on my microphone. So hold on.